Welcome, folks, to a Monday Marathon Gamehorder production. We're going to be taking a look at my storage slash paint slash game slash man cave room that is, of course, still being modified and such. I've been here in Texas a couple weeks now. I'll go ahead and show you that we have stacks and stacks of boxes still to be unpacked. This goes about 9 feet high. These are all still filled. This is where the computer game collection currently resides, as well as my hardback and paperback book collection. But as you can see, these are full-size boxes. My head comes up to about here. So we still have another couple feet of boxes. These are all my collectibles and statues. I got a Medusa from Clash of the Titans in here. I got a big dragon statue in here. This is my God of War statue. That's actually an empty box. That's in the other room. I got my God of War swords. All kinds of stuff. And the entire PC game collection that you've seen on my shelves is in there. That is my PA system for my guitar. So I'm going to show you around the room here a little bit. Again, we have remote control lights and fans in this room. In that box, you can see I have my exclusive tank statue from the Left 4 Dead series. I also have a couple of the Darksider statues. Let's go ahead and we'll start over here. I have my Brookstone DVD changer. It's all automatic. You can press the buttons here to go up and down. And you can see I have my Wii games in here. As well as my GameCube games. It's not all the way filled, which is why you hear the motor screeching, because it's empty on one side, so the motor has to fight the weight of it. Here we have, of course, my arcade machine. My arcade classic 401 machine. It's got all the great 90s games. And that's working good. That survived the move. Over here we have one of my dragon statues, which if you pull, the statue turns into a short sword or a dagger. So that's pretty cool. Got my paintball gun. I haven't been paintballing in a while, but this is a modified Diablo. It's all custom painted, red and black. It's got the LEDs down here to show you how many shots per minute you're doing. We got the hairpin trigger that fires a ball when you press it down, when you let it go. And this is a nitrogen system. You can see it has the nitrogen gauge on it. So once I get my shit together, I'll be paintballing, fucking people up. Got some of my drawers here where I keep my smaller board games and card games. What we got here? Got some sleeves, Munchkin Zombies, Guillotine. That's a really cool game. I got some Dungeoneer card games in here, and I'll be going over my board game collection eventually. I'm still getting it unpacked. Got a chessboard in here with some more stuff. Heroes of Might and Magic board game. Many of you probably haven't heard of that. This is some playing cards from BlizzCon. And we have some, miniatures that I'll be painting. Some other random shit. Then on this side is where I keep my GameCube controllers. Wii shit. And just miscellaneous cables. I'll have to brighten this up because I know it's going to come out dark. Have the DS and Game Boy collection up here. And so we'll take a step back here. Now these are the shelves that held all the PC games. But I'm going to leave the PC games boxed up because I'm in my rental house right now. This is a house that I bought just to stay in until me and the fiance got our shit together so that we can buy a bigger house together. This is a smaller 4-bedroom house. We don't plan on staying here but maybe a year or two at most. And then I'm going to rent this out because I can make a shit ton of money here renting this house out. So I'm leaving all the PC stuff boxed up over here for now. But I did want to get a board game group started, so I had to unpack the board games. The PC games I don't really need to get to because I have them all digitally copied on a terabyte hard drive. So I have complete access to all my games that I want to LP. So you can see the 4 shelves here have turned into now 4 shelves of just boxes of board games. For instance, I have the World of Warcraft board game down there. There's some games down there, and I'm not going to go into detail over what I have until I do my collection video. But I have Dungeon Twister, The Hobbit. This is the Age of Mythology board game. Comes with like 400 miniatures. This is a new Gamehorder Cthulhu type board game I got called Elder Sign, which is really fun. This is a Kickstarted game called Sedition Wars. This is also another Kickstarted game I did. You saw the video for this. This is the Dungeon Roll Mimic Box. That's Dragon Strike up there. That game's so old it comes with a VHS tape. And we have some bobbleheads. What's his name? Bubo the Owl from Clash of the Titans. Ash from Army of Darkness. That's Beautiful Joe. Got some zombies. Just miscellaneous figures. There's Tetsuo from Akira. And of course Leatherface cutting a guy in half. And then I also have the Soul Calibur guy there. Army of Darkness. Here's one of my... there's both of my Blades of Chaos for God of War. Those are the official United Cutlery versions. Up here I have some miniatures. Many of you may not know, but I'm also a professional miniature painter. I painted miniatures and sold them on eBay for about 10 years, from about 2000 to 2010. Now, I'm not the best of the best, but I don't suck either. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, but this is a Doom Minotaur from the Doom board game that I've modified. I've added these big blades on his hand. And this is a painted one. And I'll get some better shots, but basically you can see I've added toothpicks and skulls and stuff to the base. And so yeah, I've been doing miniature painting for quite a while. I have tanks, and these are really small ones for Warhammer, Warmaster. Some more Doom guys down there. Got like the Archfiend, and you have the Mancubus, and you have the Pinky Demons. And then here's a gunslinger that I've done. He's one of my better paint jobs, but again, this camera sucks at focusing in on that kind of shit. So yeah, here's all my little paint setup. I got some novels down here. These down here are really cool. These are the Lone Wolf series. If you're old enough, you might have played the Lone Wolf books. And I'll show you. Let me get them out here, because you're probably not familiar with the one I just pulled out. But this is like one of the older ones. This is the original Gray Star the Wizard paperback. And these were released in the 80s, early 90s. And since Joe Dever has re-released them in hardback, and they're real nice. You can only get them out of Europe. There's a couple US sellers that have them, but they're pretty expensive. There's actually a Kickstarter going right now. You can see I have all of them that are released at this point in hardback. And they're basically like choose your own adventures, except they have role-playing mechanics also. You roll dice and you can carry your items from one game to the next. Here's my paint studio. You can see I got a shit ton of paint. These are some nice Kolinsky sable brushes, my color wheel, and then I have another set of Vallejo paints here. And I have some other nice quality brushes. So I'm getting set up. I'm going to get back into painting now that I got my paint station set up here. And this is pretty much it, folks. I got all the clue books are down here from all my games. These are all the console clue books I have for PlayStation. And then there's some computer ones, the Might and Magics. I like to keep most of the hint books in the actual game box, so a lot of my PC hint books are actually in the boxes themselves. And then I have some other Kickstarted stuff. What I've done here is Zapocalypse. This is a board game that has a new Kickstarter that just ended, where Angry Joe is actually one of the little plastic minis in the game, as well as a couple of Angry Joe's buddies. And then we have Castle Ravenloft, The Legend of Drizzt, Wrath of Ashardalon. These are all interchangeable board games on the Dungeons and Dragons franchise. Zombicide is another Kickstarter that I've been doing. I should have the Season 2 box here. This is the BioShock board game. This is pretty cool. Doom and Gears of War. You can see I'm really into my video game board games. Lord of the Rings, Warcraft. I'm really into the dungeon crawler miniature type games. I got my little Munchkin collection up here. Some people love Munchkin and some people fucking hate Munchkin. So these are just unpainted miniatures. They still need to be primed and painted. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do still. But yeah, I just wanted to show you around a little bit. I'm actually meaning to walk out here to the kitchen, show you guys all around. Just a quick glance of the family room. I had to separate the couches the way this room was laid out. We got the dogs here, Belly and Veen. Venus, say hello to these motherfuckers. Yeah, she doesn't want to howl now, but these are my two babies, Belly and Venus. You've heard them tip-tapping around. Come on, say hello. Say hello, big guy. All right, that's my puppies. Get back on your bed and shut the fuck up. All right, there's the kitchen. The new Gamehorder pad. Now, why am I showing you all this? Well, motherfuckers, because I'm going to show you what beer we're drinking for this Monday marathon. That's why. All right. Beer for the evening consists of hop juice. This is Double Indian Pale Ale. It's 9.7%. It's called hop juice. That's the strong shit. I might start off with that. You saw this in my last video. Thank God they have it out here. It's Hop Stupid. It's got the little green thing on it. That keeps them from breaking when they put them in the bags down here. But this is a Lagunitas Hop Stupid. Going to be drinking that today. I got a little bit of wine that the girlfriend didn't like, so I'm going to fucking finish that off. And last but not least, this is a bottle of Game of Thrones Black Stout. I was super excited. This is $9 a bottle, but you gotta at least try it once, right? Game of fucking Thrones branded bottle. Boom shakalaka. Alright, Fridge, shut the fuck up. So anyways, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the LPing, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Gamehorder Marathon Monday.